squared off. Can lightning strike twice? Dark clouds usually favor D'Amato and his band of thugs, and the skies are stormy. It's the New York Enforcers and the California Quakes. Next on RollerJam.
From Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, this is the World Skating League. Tonight, a marquee matchup as the California Quakes take to the bank track against the New York Enforcers. Welcome, everyone, to RollerJam Arena. I'm Ken Resnick, along with Lee Rehrman and our resident expert, legend Buddy Atkinson Jr. Now, both of these teams coming off a very impressive win. The New York Enforcers totally focused. The California Quakes, anything but, at least on the men's side. Hawk, the engagement between Sean Atkinson and Denise Loden. Rusty Montgomery is absolutely beside himself. Openly, this bad contingent of Mark D'Amato and Richard Brown have been, whispering things in his ear, certainly trying to recruit him. He is really the wild card in this whole scenario.
Well, he's the wild card, and that's especially important because usually Mark D'Amato and Tim Washington, two of the biggest, baddest blockers in the World Skating League for the New York Enforcers, are offset by the California Quakes because of Sean Atkinson and Rusty Montgomery. So it's 2-on-2. These guys kind of balance each other out. But if Rusty Montgomery is a wild card, if maybe his head's not into the game, he doesn't necessarily have to be a part of this bad conglomerate. But if he's not going all out, then Tim Washington, who we remember last time out for the New York Enforcers, had that big jam. But the duo of Tim Washington and Mark D'Amato have an unbelievable advantage.
And to the best of our knowledge, Rusty Montgomery and Sean Atkinson are even speaking. Now on the women's side, buddy, there's no question the California Quake women are totally united, granted against Sean Atkinson, but united or not, how are they going to deal with the physical play the sisters are suffering?
Speed, speed, and more speed. That's it. I'm telling you, they're going to have to move around, keep these ladies of suffering off balance, and
if they can't catch us, they can't beat us up. All right, it's going to be hear the music. That means only one thing. We're ready to RollerJam. I'll tell you what, I give the California Quake Bod Squad a lot of credit. Blitz, Zimmerman, and Konomak came out all smiles. Perhaps they're trying to put out of their minds they're going to have to deal with the sisters of suffering, and the sisters are there is no more intimidating force in all the WSL.
Well, these New York Enforcers are known for intimidation, and as Rusty Montgomery does another pull away from Sean Atkinson may need some of that teamwork back in his back pocket to face Mark D'Amato and the five-borough lineup.
And speaking of the five-borough lineup, here come the Enforcers. I'll tell you, there's no more focused team in all the WSL and no more physically and intimidating team, men or women, led by Captain Mark D'Amato. As you see them, but wait a minute, you gotta be kidding. I don't believe the sisters of suffering. They're mimicking the Bod Squad. This is tremendous.
I love it. Oh, and Ken, they're doing the Quake shake, which is not too bad.
Jamie Konomak, Stacy Blitz is furious. Danny Wolf is standing by trackside.
All right, Attack, I know you're tired of your team doubting your commitment. They say your loyalty's gone. You got a big challenge, a huge announcement. What is it?
I'll tell you what. Here's the announcement. If I do not win this game with the Quakes, I will no longer be a Quake. I will leave the team. I will leave the team. I tell you what. Believe in me as much as I believe in you, and we will win this game.
Well, your team's not too happy with you. I mean, they could just dog it out here, lose the game, and then you're gone.
It's up to them. It's up to them. Guys, it's up to you.
Well, you heard it. It's like shades of Broadway Joe Namath before Super Bowl III. He guaranteed a victory. Sean Atkinson's doing the same. Major implication, a franchise's future on the line. Back to you, Hawk and Kevin.
Gotta wonder what Atkinson's really thinking. Perhaps if they lose, he figures then he can go play with his fiancée, Denise Loden. At any rate, starting for the Quakes, Stacy Blitz, Brooke Sunderman, Faith Urban, Amy Craig, and Jamie Konomak. For the New York Enforcers, Janet Abraham, Karen Magnuson, Heather Gunnan, Linda Leisure, and April Tootle were at the start of the starting line. It's always how we begin each and every period in the WSL. Heather Gunnan, the speedster along with Jamie Conomac. We have talked about the feud. Remember, it was some time back that Heather Gunnan put Conomac into the rail. Conomac missing several games with a concussion. Talk about bad blood between these two, but right now they're concentrating on skating. Gunnan tries to cut her off. Looked like she was going to throw the elbow, thought better of it. And now both Gunnan and Conomac go down as they come around now. This is Cindy Zimmerman and rather Malibu Stacy Blitch and Karen Magnuson of the Sisters of Suffering. Stacy Blitch, very, very physical, has a size advantage. Certainly Magnuson can stay with her every ounce of the way on the physical play. As always, Janet Abraham dropping back in rotation to try and block out. There's no question, Abraham the best blocker in the league. Heads up play by Stacy Blitch. As she saw Magnuson closing, she dropped away from Abraham and made sure Magnuson wouldn't get by to pick up any points for the enforcers. Very, very heads-up play by Blitz. Now, once again, she turns her attention as she comes up around Janet Abraham. Again, she deals with Karen Magnuson. Certainly a defensive jam here by Stacy Blitz. Very team-oriented jam, giving up possible statistics to keep the enforcers off the scoreboard. And finally, Abraham puts her down, and we've got a shutout on the first jam. Great blocking by Janet Abraham, and certainly great team play from Stacy Blitz.
Well, Stacy Blitz, you're absolutely right, Kate. Great team play, but the blood is boiling between these two, the Bod Squad and the Sisters of Suffering. This started in the intros before the game as the Fraud Squad, I'm going to call them, the Sisters of Suffering, were making fun of the Bod Squad, and it's getting ugly here early, Ken.
And now it's Shelley Rossell breaking out for the New York Enforcers. We have talked about Rossell, possibly the best all-around jammer in the league, being pursued by Cindy Zimmerman. Zimmerman using the inside of the track to gain an advantage, throw the elbow, but Rossell, no stranger to physical play, counters with a knee. Both jammers are able to stay on their skates so far. Zimmerman urging herself on and the crowd. Shelley Rossell comes around, gains the advantage again. Both skaters doing a phenomenal job of staying on their skates amidst some flying elbows. Zimmerman tried to use the top of the track to cut off Rossell. Rossell did a very good job of staying behind and not allowing herself to get trapped. Now, down go the enforcer, now down goes Shelley Rossell. And she gets up very quickly and just like that is able to pass Brooke Sunderman. You see Sunderman taking exception, but a great heads-up play by Shelley Rossell, scrambling to her skates, getting up, picking up the point.
Well, the Brooke House is going right after Karen Magnuson. That battle has been one that we're talking about here in the World Skating League. But Brooke Sunderman, somebody to be reckoned with. We'll be back.